Alright, good evening, folks. It's your boy, the G-Flash, and we are back for the Datamine. So I'm only joined by two guests, Tatiana Master 1 and Cal Ollie.
Hello, everyone.
Oh.
So, we got quite a bit to talk about. So let's always start with the refines, and this time we've got 7 refines right here. And of course, 2 of them are remixed people. So let's just do that first, though. So first off, we got Thrasir, and oh boy, Thrasir got quite a buff right here. Now, of course, we know that Thrasir's killing intent plus now has exposure status now. So that's already a big bonus to her. And the way she triggers it is super easy. She pretty much just kind of inflicts the whole map, basically. So her if finger was kind of before, and okay, let's see what it does now. So it's still effective against dragons. If Thrasir is within 3 spaces of an ally, it grants all stats plus 6 to herself and full on no follow-up. But after combat, if she attacked, then just a -4 a red debuff on the nearest ally. And then -1 special cooldown at start of combat if she's above 25%, grants another all stats plus 4 and neutralizes foes bonus to speed and res. Ooh, okay.
For one moment, I think for one moment, maybe you think the inflict -4 in all star and universal is bad, but it's good because that's work for any ally will have a debuff neutralization or neutral debuff for attack more.
Yeah. And the thing with Thrasir is that she previously wasn't hitting the hardest though, so she definitely needed some buff, and she got it right here.
Yeah, but I need wait for Leaf because Leaf make a really problem with any ally.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, and also Thrasir got attack speed ideal 4 as the new A slot now, so that allows her to hit a little bit more harder and double better as well. So yeah, I really like Thrasir's refine. I instantly refined it though because I like Thrasir. I like all these edgy versions of the characters we know though. Yeah, fantastic refine for Thrasir. She's gonna be a better anima mythic now that people can slap on their Aether raids. Yeah, on their Aether raids defense team, and be aware for Thrasir's exposure status because she's gonna come at you really hard.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, next up we've got Peony. Now, I want to just point this out. Peony, I did not know this, but I checked Discord and Reddit and Twitter. Oh geez, Peony probably is the most controversial one here, or maybe the second controversial one, which baffles me because if you look at her refine, it's actually really good, but I'll explain why people are whining and bitching about it, okay? So first of all, let's not forget Peony got Gentle Dream Plus, which got that awesome penalty neutralization status that is super helpful to anybody. So Peony's Flower of Joy now grants attack speed plus 4 to any ally in cardinal direction of Peony during that ally's combat. If an ally is in the cardinal direction from Peony, grants all stats plus 4 to that unit during combat. So that's to Peony herself. And then at start of combat, if her HP is above 25%, grants another all stats plus 4 to her, and she makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. And then after combat, she heals 7 HP to herself and allies in the cardinal direction. Okay, so basically, Peony does support better. She gets attack speed plus 4 in combat buff to the allies in her cardinal direction. And then if she's in the cardinal direction with that ally and everything, and if she's healthy, she gets +8 to all of her stats, and she can double, which makes sense, but Peony I don't think was the fastest. And then she heals 7 HP to herself and the allies in that direction. So they basically made Peony a little bit more combat oriented. Now this is the reason why people were like upset, because they're like, why did you make Peony a combat unit? Why couldn't you make more support and why this and all that? So, but I'm like, okay, first of all, Peony is a light mythic, and light mythic is offensive. So it kind of makes sense why they kind of made her a little bit more combat, because sometimes you need to like also take out units to get to the pots though. So I kind of think that's the reason why they made Peony a little bit more combat. And of course the guaranteed follow-up attack is helpful, because I don't think she's doubling anybody in the current metagame now. Everybody's like 70 to 80 speed now, and Peony's speed is so middling. So I think that's why. And the thing is, Peony can now heal, which I don't think she could before. So I think this is a good refine. It actually makes Peony a little bit more flexible, other than just dance and support and such. Because sometimes Peony needs to take a hit, and if she can KO them, that'll be great, though. So yeah, I think this is a good refine, and Peony you can do all kinds of new stuff with her now.
I think the people is upset because the people remember the Legendary Asura refine.
Okay, this Peony is far from what Legendary Azura situation is. That one also baffled me, because people were upset with Azura because they wanted her to kill green units, which is honestly just baffles me, because if you look at her defense stat, she dies to like a hit from any green unit or blue unit. So she wasn't killing any green units at the time. So why do you want her to kill green units now? So that didn't make any sense to me. But Azura, because she got Triangle Death, that's what really made people upset. But the thing is, that was there to have the AI, like, not have her, like, use the AI to bait her out. Because usually it's kind of hard to bait a dancer. That was there to bait her out so you can take her out with your units if she's on the foe's team. So that's the reason why. But yeah, this is I think this is a good refine for Peony.
It still kind of doesn't make up for the fact that she's a trained stop B.
Oh yeah, she just
I'm sorry, but I just don't like her.
Yeah, because she showed up too many times for you.
Yep. Well, yeah. It's fair to say I won't be doing this one.
I feel ya. Yeah, so I refined Peony as well because I want to see what she does, and she's great, you know. So I don't know why people are upset about it, and I guarantee you there's gonna be people who make showcase videos. Maybe Z Shadow might make it, or somebody, and those to just see how much potential she has now. Okay, so that's Peony. And next up, we got Years Lethe. So Years Lethe is our seasonal refine, and she previously was just there to be a speed-based damage reduction person, but now she got a little bit more stuff. So first of all, I don't know if her base kit changed. I mean, it still has the speed check and deals 70% of difference between stat maximum bonus +7 true damage, though. It combos with phantom speed. So then if she's faster than the foe, she gets the dodge effect. And then if she initiates combat or solo, oh, okay, I don't think this part was in, or I don't know. She gets attack speed +5, and then at start of turn, okay, the same old beast transformation thing. And then the refine part is if a skill compares unit speed to a foe's or ally speed, treats unit speed as a granted speed +10. Oh, so that's phantom speed right away, right there. At start of combat, if she's greater than 20%, grants another attack speed +5 and no follow-up. So there's our second no follow-up refine right here. So pretty much the way you build Lethe is pretty just straightforward now. All you need to do is just catch skill, near trace, and then whatever C-slaw you want to do. And because Lethe here is pretty straightforward, you just like stack up attack and speed, and then she'll do her dodge damage reduction, and then she does her no follow-up, which is good because she's a Cavalier, and we know Cavaliers don't have access to no follow-up, unless it's in their weapon, so that actually is really good, because Lethe is really fast. And then she's got Phantom Speed to, you know, make that speed check a little bit more lenient for her. So, yeah, pretty straightforward, and definitely helps out Lethe a little bit more.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
Uh-huh. What is your opinion, Cal?
Well now she more speed and look party, she has super bonus speed and the no follow work. And that's include if that's have phantom speed include, that's ideal for the seer.
Yeah.
But I'm curious because I mean a better tempo effect, but I mean a better another the same requirement for any attack solo and have a cross flying attack speed, but that effect don't include the normal beast requirement.
Yeah. Yeah, Lethe got a solid refine. That's all I'll say. Okay, next up we got the man right here, the normal Dimitri, and oh boy, this guy, oh boy. So, Dimitri just lacked a lot of effects in his base lance before, and oh, this is juicy. So, he gets attack +3 at start of combat if his HP is less than 99%, or if the foe's HP is greater than 75%, grants all stats +4 to Dimitri in combat, and he makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Okay, so they took out the 100% HP condition, which was literally like limiting him before. And then if he initiates combat, or if the foe's HP is greater than 75% at start of combat, grants another all stats +4 to him, deals damage equals 10% of his attack, reduce damage from foe's attack by 10% of his attack, excluding AoE specials, and reduces the percentage of foes non-special reduced by damage by X% skills by 50%. Example, if a foe with reduced damage by 45% skill would reduce damage by 23%. Oh damn! Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so Dimitri gets +8 to all stats, doubles. And then he deals 10% true damage of his attack, and then reduces damage from foe's attack by 10% of his own attack. And then he does the cut 0.5% of the damage reduction skills effect. So yeah, he can pierce through your dodge skills basically by like half. So wow, the absolute like damage dealer right here.
The best counter again is with Alastra and good reflexes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is great. I'm happy for Dimitri right here. So yeah, he's gonna just absolutely hit really, really hard. And then if you think running a dodge, like running your damage reduction skills is gonna counter him, oh, think again. He's gonna cut through that by half. So yeah, this is great. So basically, you just build Dimitri like catch, near trace, and then I guess you can try Panic Smoke 4 on him if you want. But I mean, he's pretty straightforward how to build, you know. But honestly, you don't need to stack speed on him because he's gonna be just doubling anyway. So just focus on his like attack and defense. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Yeah. Okay, let's not forget that he comes with Death Blow 4 by base kit, and he does have low attack and defense by base kit as well. So that alone was good, but if you want a near trace skill on him, then go ahead and slap that on him. So
that can hurt.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, awesome refine for Dimitri. Alright, next up we got two free-to-play units though. So first off, we got not free-to-play, easily summonable. Well, they're kind of still free-to-play, honestly. first off, we got Norne. Now, Norne, I saw a bit of mixed reaction, but let's see what she does. So, Volunteer Bow is at start of combat if she's healthy, all stats +4. Also, if foe's range is equal to 2, meaning range units, inflicts attack speed -5 on the foe and neutralizes foe's bonuses. Okay, so that's already good. Okay. If units within 3 spaces of ally, grants another all stats +4 and inflict guard on foe per attack and heals 7 HP to unit. Okay, so this is pretty self-sufficient for Norne though. So she gets all stats +8. If the foe is a ranged unit, then she inflicts those attack speed -5 on them, and then neutralizes basically all their buffs though. And then she gets guard, and then she heals 7 HP to herself after combat. So she's self-sufficient. But I saw some people were like complaining that she didn't have like 1 or 2 more effects. But honestly, Norne being a free-to-play unit and easily summonable and mergeable, I think this is solid for her.
Very solid.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is solid. And the thing is, Norne has a lot of options you can try out now. Of course, you gotta have Deadeye on her. But I mean, like, you have some of these, like new A and B slot and C slot. Like, you can do the attack, the Oath 4. You can, don't run a lull on her because she's gonna be doing that in her weapon. So run, I guess a ruse, but honestly, for a range unit, like, she can already do that in a way. Well, she doesn't, well, yeah, she kind of does ruse in a way, even though it's, like, in combat. But, ooh, what other B skills, like, oh, no follow-up. But I mean, no follow-up with Secret Seal, but if you want, like, Norne to, like, do a little bit more damage in your Sacred Seal, then just run no follow-up in the B skill, and then like run like Blaze Session or something in the Sacred Seal. So, you basically have like, you know, a lot of options to build Norne.
Tiny Borban skill. Norne Borban skill for the B seal.
Oh yeah.
Because if that user skill is 40, she restores 40 HP.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can run that as well. So, that's Norne right there. I got a solid refine, I'll say. Definitely can function better than what she did before. So yeah, that's cool. All right. Next up, we got Shadows of Valentia. I was going to say Pala. Oh my god. Catria. Shadows of Valentia Catria. Now, Catria is known for her very high attack, though. But, ooh, this refine. Oh my gosh. So, if her attack is greater than foe's defense, deals true damage equal 50% of her attack minus the foe's defense. If she initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats +4. Unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of any ally within 2 spaces. Damn!
Oh.
She got the Fallen Delphia teleportation 2 space effect. Wow. And then at start of combat, if she's, you know, she gets another +4 to all stat and deal additional attack +X to unit, and if like defense -X on the foe. X equal number of spaces from start position to end position of whoever initiate combat ×2, maximum 8. Oh my god.
Damn.
Okay, so Catria gets all stats +8. She gets the 2 space teleportation. She still does that true damage that of her attack minus foe's defense, and then she basically deals additional damage and then inflicting additional defense in combat, basically kind of like a clash skill. Oh my gosh.
Damn.
My goodness.
So, and the thing is, this is good because Catria can just teleport like 4 spaces or something like that, or something, so she's gonna absolutely hit like a truck.
I mean, sure he does.
But this is just plays into her strength.
So just take it from me as an Echoes expert. In the original game, I don't know if it's just me or something, but she was always kind of like missing a lot. It was pretty terrible for me. So just take that from me. It's not. It could be only me, but oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is great because like not only does Catria that strong, like in Fae, but also since she has the first like white wing to be in Echoes into Fae, and she was already very strong.
Yep.
So like, I was pretty happy when I was pulling her. So yeah, I'm gonna get this refined right away.
Yeah, do it. So, yeah, fantastic refine for Catria, and well waited. The time was well worth the wait for sure.
Definitely was.
Oh yeah. All right, and lastly, we have got a Grail unit that's Sigrun. Now, Sigrun is I guess the #1 most controversial refine of here. And let's see what's going on. So, Command Lance. If units within 3 space of ally grants all stats +4 and reduce damage from foes' first attack by 40%. At start of combat, if she's above 25%, grants all stats +X to unit during combat. X is number of allies within 3 spaces times 2 +4, maximum 10, and heals 7 HP to unit after combat. Okay, I don't see why people are upset. I mean, yeah, it's not very insane, but I think this is still very solid because Sigrun technically, like, if you like got everything triggered, Sigrun, I believe, is gonna give +14 to all of her stats in combat. So she's a big stat roll.
Yep.
And then she gets like the 40% first hit damage reduction, and then she heals 7 HP to herself after combat. So she's self-sufficient. And the thing is, Sigrun, I don't think was like frail or anything. She had a little bit higher resistance, but I think her bulk was balanced. So with +14 to all of her stats, I think this actually makes her a lot better than what people give her credit for. So
I'd say so.
So I think the way you build Sigrun is kind of just like any other Lance Flyer. I mean, if Sigrun is like res is like higher than anything else, you can try the Pegasus Fly 4 that from that girl Chloe from Engage. You can try that on her. Or if not, you can just run a Near Trace and then a Catch and then a Oath 4, just like how you build anybody these days. So yeah, I think Sigrun got a solid refine. So, but yeah, this I think is the most controversial one, and the second is Peony, like I said. So, but honestly, I think Sigrun got something new to play with, and I think later, as time goes on with more skills, I think people might start to appreciate her a little bit more. I mean, if a friend of mine in my barracks have already a Sigrun like this, then I'm definitely gonna use Binding Worlds to try to get that friend and try to recruit Sigrun in.
Yeah, it's workable.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think Sigrun's awful, even though some people might say she is, but she's solid, I'll say that. Okay, so that's basically all the refines right here. So, everyone got something new to play, and the winners that I think here is definitely Catria, Dimitri, and Thrasir. So they're definitely the winners right here. And everybody else is solid though, and they got something new to play with.
Absolutely.
Alright, so next up we got the stats of the Valentine banner. Now, just a quick little caveat. We don't know the booms and bays. I've refreshed Reddit for like 3 times already and nothing happened yet, so but let's go ahead and just still look at their stats anyway. And we can try to guess what their super banes or booms are. So Elise right here, I mean, we already know her stats, so I'm guessing attack speed and maybe res, because sometimes they like to throw these awkward booms, if you know what I'm saying. And then bang, defense. an HP. I'm calling it. It's like that. And then yeah. Takumi, I'll say attack and speed, and maybe res as a bane, because sometimes if some stat is like in the like early or like balancing 30s, they'll try to put a bane on that. So I'm thinking that though. Leo right here. Leo, I'll say it's attack and res as the boon, and then speed, defense, and HP might be the banes. Hana, since she's a 4-star D mode, she's gonna have attack and speed boons. Maybe they'll throw a defense boon because they like to do that sometimes. And then I'll have to say a bane. They might actually not give Hana any banes because they do that sometimes. Yeah, and then Effie right here. Effie, I'm guessing it's attack, speed, and then maybe res, because sometimes if their res is like 23 or 4, they like to throw a super boon in that as well. And then Bane, I'll probably say it's HP, or they may not give Effie any Banes at all. Because, you know, fans wanted an Effie all for a long time now, and finally we have one.
But they better make it good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then we also have the skill inheritance and the restrictions or whatnot for the skills. So for Hana, she has Special Fighter 3 at 4-star, which is good because if you have extra Winter Black Knights laying around, there's your prerequisite that you can easily get without like wasting 20,000 feathers. And of course, the Armor Stride is 5-star. And then Effie's weapon is exactly like Hana's, which is a really good axe because if you've seen what Hana's sword does, it's really good. Attack speed +5, and then not follow up, and then +5 true damage. So yeah, that's pretty nuts, I'll say.
Oh yeah.
And then Effie's
K-Nax.
Huh?
No, I would say the access is good. Just wait for Arcane Weapon Red Run.
Yeah, if a Gonglot like reruns again, oh, there's gonna be people getting Arcane Downfall.
Yeah.
And then Effie's got attack speed push 3 at the 4-star and infantry flash at 5-star, so that's not surprising. And then let me actually see. Oh, I missed something. I'm sorry. Okay, so this thing didn't load for me for some reason. We also have the dual Elise, and sure enough, Holy Pressure is inheritable by all healers. So yeah, get ready to see absolute madness of people trying to just get like 10, 20 copies of this dual Elise so that they can flush all their Holy Pressure and the Poetic Justice to all of their healers.
Yeah, it's gonna be madness.
Oh yeah. So this is great, and of course Poetic Justice prerequisite is, you guessed it, Wrathful Staff 3, which I'm pretty sure everybody has access, and probably everyone has like at least 10 or 15 healers with that skill, because I guess we just got so many. Maybe people got pity broken by so many Jennies and who knows who with Wrathful Staff so many times that they might as well slap on every single healer by now. So you've already got the prerequisite down. Also, we also, just to make sure, I don't know what the prerequisite for Holy Pressure is at the moment though, but if we can find out what that is, we can try to get that. Or if, I don't know if Holy Pressure have any prerequisite. I think it should, because every special so far has like prerequisite to get to like their final form, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we'll have to see what Holy Pressure's prerequisite is, and if it's easy to get, then that's great. You can get Holy Pressure and Poetic Justice at the same time from Dual Elise. So there's this. Very cool that we finally can hear the critical quotes from the healers that people have been starving to hear for like all these years now. And lastly, we have the Tempestral seals. So we finally got the final breath sacred seal, Fierce Breath. You know, that skill that came on Legendary Tiki? Yeah, finally this became a sacred seal. So, and this is the last one in the breath sacred seal family that wasn't added before. So now we have it, finally. And then we have Attack Rest, Catch 3. So they're still doing these Catch 3 Sacred Seal, which is always welcome. Hopefully we get Attack Speed Catch 3 at some point too.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh. And that's pretty much it for all the important information that we got. Oh, and let's not forget, like, starting with the banner, we're gonna have that new summoning event where if you got pity broken by like non-focus unit for 3 times, then your next summon is guaranteed a focus unit. Yeah, that's coming to play. So, and if you're a Faith Pass subscriber, you basically have that access to every single banner, I think. Well, minus the legendary ones, because that one only has like the pick units already, so you can't get pity broken by off focus. You can only get like pity broken by another color sharing unit that you probably don't want though. But like on every other banner that's not legendary or mythic, yeah, it's gonna apply to it. So that's really awesome. Finally, I can stop getting pity broken by a bunch of people that I may or may not want. Now, they cleaned the summoning pool already, which I'm pretty sure we all know, and I finally don't need to keep getting a pity broken by fallen Julias, because for whatever reason, that girl will not leave me alone. I don't know how many merches I have on her, but I've summoned a lot of copies of her over the years. Like, her and Fallen Male Morgan just won't leave me alone. So, that's kind of funny.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're gonna be 4-star focuses now, so that's at least good. Maybe now I can get some good red units like Accented Marita, so I can have more Vital Astros though. Oh, and also I think I don't need to be pity broken by any more Larsae, even though I think Larsae was demoted like a year ago, but still, like, I got a lot of copies of Larsae for whatever reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Give me 1 copy.
Well, I mean, you can try to get her for your weekly arena runs, you know, when you get that ticket. You can try to get her then.
I try, but I'm scared because if I summon Remedy, appear Luke.
Oh my god. Well, at least Luke can have access to Arcane Elutnir, so he's not, like, useless anymore. So, there's that. I mean, if Luke got a Resplendent that, like, makes him look as cool as someone like Sane, then I think people will like Luke a little bit more. But I think the one red unit really needs one outside Luke is Leo, the base Leo, because that guy needs like a death-themed, hell-themed attire to combo him, because I just think that looks sick on him.
Yeah.
So there's this. So that's the summoning, and of course Arena. They're gonna have new arena maps, and you're gonna have that new feature where, as long as you have a bonus legendary hero on your team, if one of your allies gets KO'd, then your score will not drop down because you have your legendary hero. So I think that's super smart, and that's really good. And now Arena won't be as painful to play as it was before. Oh, and the Divine Codes, ephemera manuals with like Julius Caesar as Tacho will call it. You know, the Valentine Alphonse that people call Julius Caesar because he kind of does dress like Julius Caesar. He's in there, and then Layla, which is a really good manual. If you don't have you need to get the Layla manual because you got Dual Rally, you got a Roost, you got Life into Thwart. Like, her whole kit is a gold, pure gold fodder.
Oh.
Yeah, and then of course, they got a bunch of new 8-bit like accessories that you can buy. And for absolutely no reason, the Veronica ones are still that expensive. Like, the Veronica with her Shirena and the one that's in her legendary version are both 5,000 R&R affinity. Like, what is with Veronica? Why do they crank the buy value like that high for her? I guess she really is the premium princess, I will say.
Also, look the update and refine because one person testing the cat refine well, you need how the stats.
Oh boy.
No, it's no joke. Look the image.
Let me look.
Updates and refine.
Where is it?
And
updates and refine? Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! This Catria!
Yeah, that's gotta make it thing we a moment. Yeah, that's gotta make it thing with Plumeria and 2 random flying units for that be the effect.
This cat, like I said, this Catria hits like an absolute cargo truck.
I told ya.
Oh boy, Tati, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this Catria.
For one moment, I think Catria take inspiration from Legendary Mart.
Just imagine.
Well, technically, yeah, because, you know, she's from Arcanea. I mean, yeah, she went into the Valentia, but still, she's from Arcanea and she knows Mars. So I guess she really did take inspiration from him.
Yeah, but just imagine what the other two would be like.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's all the updates that we have to cover for tonight. So yeah, a lot of great stuff though, and a great journey to Valentine's banner. So hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of all these refines, the units, the new healer skills that you can finally inherit that's offensive now, and then the sacred seals. Also, if you like what I do, like, share, and subscribe if you want to see me do more of these videos. And then, with that being said, I will see you all in my next video while I go hang out with my girl Alita. So, thank you so much for watching, and it's your boy, the G-Flash, signing out.
Bye-bye.